When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370. You remember when the Owls came into Eagle Nation and swept them in both games down at Jacksboro Middle School. In the girls' game, the Lady Owls won a close one, 27-20. In the boys' game, it was the same song, different beat, as the Owls won this one as well, 30-26, in a little bit closer ball game. Fast forward to Thursday night at La Follette Middle School. The rematch, Battle of the Birds 2, only this time it was at La Follette Middle School. A different place, but the same result, as the Owls swept the Eagles again. The JV Lady Owls started things off winning 22-10. Blair Medley led the Lady Owls with 9 points. Katie Wells had 8. Lexi Richardson had 7. And a balanced scoring attack by the Lady Owls. Lady Eagles were led by Emily Ellison with 9. Rayleigh Castleberry had 6. Macy Hundley had 4, but that was about it. Up next, the varsity Lady Eagles and the Owls hit the floor, with the Lady Owls taking care of business at home, winning 46-20, big time. Leading the Lady Owls was Skylar Sky Boshiers with 17 points. She promised me she's going to light it up, and I believe she did. Bailey Rutherford had 13. Carly Baldwin had 6, along with Jayla Nelson and Brianna Tiller. Added 4. For the Lady Eagles, Raylan Minot had 10, but not much else. Mallory Overton only had 7. But she's good for more than that inside. But everyone else had a bad night for the Lady Eagles, and the Lady Eagles never could get on track as the Lady Owls started out with a 2-1-2 zone, and that forced the Lady Eagles to play outside most of the night. Up next, we'll tell you about the boys' game right after this. Calvary Christian Academy, quality academics and biblical character. You can receive both. All the things you want in a school for your child. Grade levels K through 12. Phonetic-based reading, individualized curriculum, diagnostic testing, character building, and biblical principles. For more information, contact Calvary Christian Academy, 2139 Jacksboro Pike, P.O. Box 1402, La Follette, Tennessee. Phone 423-562-7267. 423-562-7267. In the boys' game, that's when the crowd started packing it in. They saw the Owls take the Eagles out back, so to speak, winning 42-34. Started out, though, with the Eagles on top in the first quarter, 6-4. In the second quarter, the Owls broke out on top, 15-14. And at the end of 3, it was still a game at 30-29 Owls. But in the fourth and final frame, the Owls broke it open and went on to win 42-34. Now, the Owls won't play again until next Thursday, when they will host Clinton at La Follette Middle School. The Eagles' next game will be Monday, when they will play host to Horace Maynard Middle School. Then on the following Tuesday, the JV boys and girls only will travel to play Elk Valley up there. I think that's a good thing to get the JV team some much-needed experience as well. The Campbell County Youth Basketball Association will play this Saturday, and the games slated for the 11th, so check your schedules. And they're playing those games. Now, the games they canceled will be made up at the end of the season. Now, don't forget, Friday night, the Cougars and the Lady Cougars will travel down the road a bit to play the Mavericks of Anderson County High School. That's always a tough place to play down there, let alone win. And the Blue Devils will travel to Sunbright. Now, you can log on to 1450WLAF.com and listen in to the Cougar and Lady Cougar games, as Josh Parker will be on the call for the Cougars and Lady Cougars with his infamous cha-ching. I love that. Speaking of football, Nick Bailey and Corey Phillips will play in the 2014 Border Bowl, which is an all-star football game played at the University of the Cumberlands this Saturday. Matt Price will go and be the defensive coordinator for the Tennessee team, which they will play Kentucky, as I said. And speaking of Campbell County High School football, they will have their banquet at the Ball Farm on January the 18th at 6 p.m. You know, they normally had it down at the La Follette Church of God, but this year they're going to have it at the Ball Farm. Okay, that's a real quick looky-loo at today's local sports. I thank you for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF.